Throughout the course of 2024, the WWE has signed some exciting new talent, two of which have come in the form of Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer. In fact, on this recent episode of NXT, it was announced that the two would challenge Cora Jade and the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez to a match at Halloween Havoc. And in today's video, I'm going to share why I think that was a smart decision by the WWE. What's going on, pro wrestling fans? Welcome back to the J Area. My name is Jose Ramos Jr. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, make sure you do so in order to keep up to date with all the pro wrestling content that I upload here on YouTube. So yeah, a lot of people think that the NXT Women's Division is among one of the best women's divisions in all of professional wrestling, with talent such as Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, Lola Vice, Kaylani Jordan, amongst others. It was very big news that the WWE was able to secure the talent of Vaquer and Giulia. Both women already having one victory under their belt. Obviously, Giulia had defeated Chelsea Green a couple weeks back, and Stephanie Vaquer just had her matchup this past week against Ren Sinclair. I think it was a great showcase for Stephanie Vaquer. It showed off her presence and her charisma, not only as a performer, but as an in-ring talent. I'm a big fan of the presentation of the Dark Angel as a strike contrasting style to that of the beautiful madness that is Giulia. I think this is a great decision to have them team up already as a means to develop them as two dominant forces in the division. I also am a fan of how the WWE, specifically NXT, has teamed up Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. Obviously, we know the two have a great deal of history as they were former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions in the past. Obviously, they were known as Team 2001, and I just think they have a great level of chemistry and dynamic to them. Now seeing them on the heel side of things, I'm very curious to see how the two will fare against Vaquer and Giulia, which should make to be what should be an exciting matchup, really. A great showcase of four of the best women in that division, and I think it's a smart way to protect the baby faces. You see, Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer, obviously new to the WWE style, they have to transition to it, and I think it's a smart way to slowly start getting them accustomed to the way that pro wrestling is done there in the WWE. Now, by no means do I mean that they need to be protected or that they're not capable of carrying the workload, but I think it's a smart way to ease them into the WWE audience. Obviously, both are very over with the NXT audience, but on the grand scheme of things, I think it's smart to have them associated with one another so we can progress stories moving forward. It also buys them some time. I think a lot of people, myself included, believe that Giulia will be the one to defeat Roxanne Perez, ending her long title reign as women's champion. In terms of in-ring work and character work, I think this is some of the best that Roxanne Perez has produced, certainly under the NXT banner. But I do think it might be time to move the championship off to someone else. Certainly someone of Giulia's capability and caliber can carry the NXT division. The only question really is, does this mean it's the end for Roxanne Perez on the NXT brand? If you ask me, I don't think so. I think we can still get a couple more months out of her in the NXT brand. Probably not until WrestleMania, like the night after, is when we will see her transition to the WWE's main roster. But I will say, in the case of this tag team match at Halloween Havoc, of course, I'm expecting the baby faces to go over. I'm thinking Stephanie and Giulia win the matchup. I think Cora Jade will be the one to take the pinfall and allow them to move forward in this storyline. Quite possibly, we might see a triple threat match that would include Roxanne Perez, Stephanie, and Giulia. Regardless, I do anticipate that Giulia will be the next NXT Women's Champion. And this matchup is only a testament to how strong the NXT Women's Division is, because you're capable of having a tag team match, no World Championship match on the card, and still present a match that has this level of credibility, significance, and that a tag team like this would have. I do think the babyfaces go over, like I mentioned, but regardless, it's curious to see how we move forward in the world title picture. But that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. If you liked this short little video explaining why I think it's a smart decision to have the two team up at Halloween Havoc, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, in order to keep up to date with all the pro wrestling here on the channel. And with that being said, my name's Jose Ramos Jr. Thank you for joining me here today, and I'll see you next time.